Hey, friends of YouTube, this is Rafe speaking, and this is the first time in a car.
Yeah, we're kidnapping you!
So, yeah, as you can see, we are on a highway.
Highway to hell, baby.
So basically, if you guys saw the last video, basically we are heading to the mall. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. Do your thing.
You're doing a hand signal thing. Sorry guys, I get easily fooled. But basically we are on a highway, as you can tell, and we're gonna see the My Hero Academia movie. It's in a mall, and like it's just, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. We got Chandler behind the wheel here.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm right here. And then we got my friend Orion here. This is his first YouTube appearance, so give him a warm welcome.
I like how you just announced that. My first appearance. Spotlight!
Yep, here's good.
Okay, guys, look at all these choices right here. I'm going for the One Piece, as you can tell. So let's see. Which one will I get?
Well, that was cheap.
What's so cheap?
What you just said.
I'm just trying to get fast.
Okay, if I had to make a prediction, I think you're going to get Sanji.
I'm going to guess Jinbei.
Turn it the other way.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Jinbei? Okay. Is it Sanji? I think it is. I think it is. Oh, no, it is Jinbei. I think it is. Alright, I got Jinbei, guys. Lucky I got my guess right. It's small, though, but yeah.
Alright, I'm going to do a few more.
Let's see what you get. What'd you guess yours?
Remember, kids, gambling's okay if it's for anime.
Yep. I think I'm going to do one here. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I think I got the blue guy. Awesome. Alright. One more here for One Piece. And, yep, I'll just do one more for this guy.
Wow.
All in.
He's gonna collect like 3 Sanjis and Rufys.
Alright.
3 big moms. Alright.
And
Jinbei?
Yep, I got Jinbei. Nice. I got the girl.
Pudding, yeah.
Yep, pudding. Yep, I got Sanji as well. Got Sanji.
You get all 3 of the same one. Good.
Yep. And last one is Luffy.
My God.
Yep, I got 4 out of 5.
The only one you didn't get it was Big Mom.
Yep, I didn't get Big Mom, but you know what? I'm good with that.
That's why you keep gambling until it works.
Exactly, kids. Remember, gambling is allowed in many states.
But yeah, guys, we are at the movie theater right now. As you can tell, we are in theater
Number 7, baby.
I can't really zoom in on that, but yeah, we're showing it an hour earlier because it's just...
Move your hand way back, dude.
Sorry, I'm not very good at this camera thing, but yeah. But yeah, we're just showing up an hour early, so yeah.
That's right, you can see it right there.
And
Number 7, baby.
Yep, number 7 is right there.
My hero.
This is what the screen looks like before the movie.
Make sure you lower your voice a little bit and all that. All right.
Yeah.
We saw a
Screen looks like. I want to whisper so no one hears us.
we
don't want people hearing us.
I know. I'm so excited about this movie. What about you, man?
Oh, you talked to?
Professional.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited though. I'm thinking I'm the only one caught up, unless you did.
Oh, I'm already caught up on it.
I'm only 3 episodes behind.
So basically, we're the seniors. He's the junior.
Basically, yeah.
But he's the guy working with the new camera.
It's like this camera's like 8 or 9 years old, so yeah. It's an old one, but you know,
Oldie but a goodie.
That's right. You got it right.
But yeah, seriously, I've been looking forward to this movie for a long time, and the fact that we get to see it is just awesome.
I'm also glad that it actually sold out. They only had it originally in Theater 7. I have it in Theater 7 and 5 because it actually sold out.
Yeah, this movie actually sold out, so that actually, we're going to be meeting a lot of anime people.
I mean, we actually did meet like 2 couples around like
yeah, the stores.
At like a store or something, and they were like,
right. Awesome!
Yeah, the movie was just awesome, guys. Like, wow. Wow. I got a lot in my hand right now, but wow. Just amazing.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't be like half the theater and leave before the credits are over.
Yeah, exactly.
It is after credits or during credits.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, there were a lot of twists in this movie, and it was good though. I'm gonna give a review on it like in a later clip, but for now I just wanna.
It was still plus ultra, alright.
It was probably like it was a good anime movie, like great experience. Like I just could not believe this movie. What?
Mita's voice fits him very well.
It really does.
Like it was even better than I expected. Full of twists and turns. I'm probably gonna be repeating myself a bit when I do the review clip, but you wanna know something? It just shows you how excited I am. Like, I just could not believe it. And so many My Hero Academia fans out here, like we were just surrounded by, like, My Hero Academia fans. Well, not just My Hero Academia fans, but anime fans in general. Like, just, oh my god. Like, I heard stuff like Black Clover, Tokyo Ghoul, like all around me. Just great, though. Okay, guys, I gotta turn this thing off because my battery will die. I don't know when, but it will, so. What a great movie experience this was that I had with my friends Chandler and Orion. Just, I mean, before we saw the movie, before we went to go to the movie theater and stuff, to get our seats and everything, we went to this one store, I think it was Thick Geek, as you saw. We went to this comic book theme store that had like anime merchandise and stuff like that. And we went to this little machine that had like these little plastic balls that had Vital figures, whatever. I'm getting my words mixed up here, but basically they were like these little Vital figures that had like One Piece characters. There were Luffy, Sanji, Big Mom, Pudding, and Jinbei. I got Jinbei. Jinbei's not my favorite character, but he's pretty awesome though. Man, though, I wish this camera was more clear though. I wish this was kind of HD, but I don't know. And then we hit some other stores, and then we went to this clothing store. We met another couple that liked anime as well, and they were going to see My Hero Academia as well. We ended up seeing it in the same theater with them. In fact, they were the ones that gave us the idea that you might want to show up an hour early, so that way you could take your seats. Otherwise, you can go in the movie theater later, and it'll be hard to find seats. And we didn't want to do that, so we wanted to claim seats before anybody else would. So that's what we did. We showed up at like 6:30, and then the movie started at like 7:30, and that's when I started, filming inside the theater and stuff a bit. That's when I started filming, Chandler and Ryan more. And man, though, like we were just excited though. We already had snacks and stuff, like popcorn, candy, all that shit. But yeah, guys, here's a fun fact. When we were in the movie theater, this was the only theater that was playing this movie. Like, there's another, theater playing this as well, like a second theater. Now that I got that out of the way, now I want to get into my review on this movie. Let's talk about the animation. So the animation it looked great. I mean, it didn't look too different from the anime series itself, but it looked great. Like, it's like they took the animation from the anime series itself and gave it that, HD look. Like, they made it look worthy for the big screen, which I like. It's not like with some of the earlier, it's not like with some of the other anime movies, like One Piece, for example. Like, One Piece, don't get me wrong, the One Piece movies look great. But if you compare the animation in the One Piece movies to the animation in the actual anime series itself, it doesn't look too much like One Piece. I feel like this movie makes it feel like My Hero Academia, but with a bit of an HD and clearer look, which is how it should be. I like that. And it also has some CGI as well. And CGI is not too distracting or anything like that. It is CGI, and sometimes CGI doesn't work too well in anime. But for this, it kind of works. Especially in the final fight. If you guys already saw my last video, I talked about what the movie was about. And yeah, I guess I'll leave the previous video down in the description down below, and I'll also leave what the movie's about in the description as well, in case you just however you want it to be, whether you just want to read what the movie's about, or you just want to watch me talk about the movie on what it's about, whatever you want. But anyway, so basically, they go to the island and stuff, and before the movie actually begins, basically there's a quick recap on the movie itself, on Deku's backstory, and how he was inspired by All Might, and then how he didn't really have a quirk according to the doctor. Which, by the way, when the doctor said sorry kid, it'll never happen, you'll never get a quirk, people were laughing to that, what?
like people like around me were like laughing at that, and I was like, you guys are savages. Like that's what I was thinking in my mind. Like these guys are savages for like laughing at Deku for not having a quirk. Poor Deku. But yeah, anyway though, there's a quick recap on like Deku and how he later met All Might and how he became like his, you know, successor and all that. I mean, it worked out pretty well how they did that, and I like that they did that. A quick recap because, like, say if you watch this for the first time and you didn't know who Deku was or All Might, like, you get an idea, because, like, you get an idea and you're like, okay, so Deku's this kid who didn't start off with powers at first, but then later does because of All Might. Like, that's what you would get from this. Some anime movies, like, when they're based off an anime series, they don't really do these quick recaps. Like, they don't really, that'd be like if there was a One Piece movie, and, you know, Luffy did a quick recap, like, oh, like, I got my straw hat from Shanks. That's what I call a quick recap right there. But instead, you know, they just go in this movie blindly, and they don't know what a devil fruit is, they don't know what Luffy wants to be, like, they don't know what they want to be king of the pirates and stuff, like, it's just, it gets a little confusing for them in case if you walk into this theater and you don't know what One Piece is at all. Whereas My Hero Academia, like, once you see that quick recap, you know what My Hero Academia is. Now let's talk about the characters. So, of course, we got Deku, we got All Might, we got Chaku or Araka, we got Bakugo, we got Todoroki, we got Tenja, we got Kirishima, we got Momo, Yororosa. I'm trying to pronounce their name pretty well, but you know who I'm talking about. And of course, we got Jiro, you know, the headphone girl. And we also got the electric dude. I can't remember that guy's name either. The electric dude, and then you got Great Boy. Also, I think his name is Mineta. He had some screen time in this. Like, let me tell you, he was pretty useful in this movie. But yeah, I mean, it was fun to see these characters, and they had a lot of funny moments. Like, especially Great Boy, he was funny in this movie. Like, he was perverted, but yet also brave, and like his brave moments, like his shining moments, were pretty funny as well. Just this movie had so much humor. Like every 5 minutes, people are like laughing to this. Like in my movie theater and all that, they were just laughing hysterically. Just I could not believe how many people were laughing in this movie. Like every 5 minutes, like I just could not believe it. Also, I'm sorry I shook the laptop. I'm sorry. That's just how it was. Also, before I go any further with the characters, basically there are some characters that we don't really see too much, and there are some characters that we didn't really see. I mean, we didn't really see Phobia in this at all. I mean, she was in it, but she didn't really have a part in this at all. Like, and the same goes with Mina and Invisible Girl, like, and Tokoyami and Shoji. Like, we saw them, but they didn't really have too much role in this at all. Like, wow, Mr. Ozawa, Razorhead, he wasn't in this movie at all. Like, wow. You left out some pretty popular characters in this movie. But, I mean, we still enjoyed these characters a lot. And, I mean, you can't go wrong with them. Oh, by the way, we saw this movie in English dub. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, English dub is stupid. Like, why would you want to watch this in English dub? It's because it's good. It's really good English dub. I mean, it's by Funimation. They do a pretty good job with animes. Like, they did a good job with Dragon Ball Super. Like, if you like Dragon Ball Super in English dub, you're gonna like this. I mean, Christopher Sabat as All Might does a pretty good job. Like, I mean, especially like when he switches forms. Like, when he's like All Might, like in his muscular form, like he's just cheerful and stuff. Like, hello there, citizens. And then like when he's just in his, you know, skinnier form, like his smaller form, he's just like, he just sounds a bit more normal, I guess. Like, kind of like this. Like, we all, you know, share, you know, brainless and stuff. I don't know. I'm not very good at doing an All Might impression, like skinnier version, but that's pretty much how it was, though. Like, English dub is great. Like, give the English dub a chance if you are kind of skeptical, maybe, or maybe you just like your Japanese dub. That's fine, you know. I hear the Japanese dub is good too. I did watch an Japanese dub once. It was good, but I like the English dub more. Let's talk about the new character in this movie, Melinda Shield. Now, Melinda Shield, I mean, I heard some people think of her as like, oh, the new love interest for Deku, and I think of her more as just a friend. And like, there's not really too much of a, you know, love like interest in these two. Like, I mean, Deku's gonna be with Chaku pretty soon. I mean, we all know that. I mean, I think it's maybe one of the reasons why she was created, because so that way they can get so that way Achaku, I think, I'm trying to pronounce her name, but I guess it's Achaku. I mean, she's my waifu, but yeah, I don't know her name. Uraraka, I guess, they want to make her jealous of, of her with Deku, like, and I think that's a good way to do it, because, I mean, it just shows you, like, oh, Deku can get taken away by any other girl. You might want to make your move quick, Uraraka. I don't really know, but yeah. But yeah, I still ship Deku and Uraraka. Plus Melinda Shield, she's not really a canon character, because, I mean, it's an anime movie. I mean, it's not canon, come on. Though, I mean, she was a cool character. I mean, I understand, she has some things in common with Deku, like being quirkless. But they're just friends, and that's, that's fine, So let's talk about the fights. The fights were pretty awesome as well. I mean, Todoroki and Bakugo actually have a moment together, like fighting together against two other bad guys. That was pretty cool. I mean, especially since Bakugo and Todoroki, of course, they don't get along. Like, they're sort of, I mean, I guess they're rivals, I guess. Put their differences aside to fight those two bad guys. So you see a bit of, interactions between those two characters. That worked out pretty well. And then you got the final fight with All Might, Deku, and the final villain. Well, the main antagonist as well. But basically, they fight the main antagonist. And that fight was just, wow. Like, this fight was almost a struggle for All Might. Like, I mean, the biggest, struggle for All Might was his fight with, All for One. This fight, I felt like, was close. Like, holy shit. But, All Might, he, gets saved by Deku, and then those two fight together. I feel like I'm giving the spoilers away, but they're not major spoilers. Just get a hint on that. But yeah, look forward to Deku and All Might working together to fight the villain. Because that just, damn. Because we know Deku is going to be the next All Might, the next symbol of peace. Like, so, it's just cool to see these two, fight together. Oh, by the way, guys, if you hear a noise, that's my dog. She's sleeping. I guess she's snoring or something. It's just weird. And another thing I like to apologize for is I keep stuttering too much. I mean, I've been doing this thing for like a year now, this YouTube thing, and I just keep stuttering. Like, I even have a script and stuff for it, and I just keep stuttering. Like, maybe I'm just still nervous or something, but I don't know. I guess I just gotta keep getting better on it or something. But I don't want my stuttering to stop me from doing this with you. I keep stuttering again, damn it. But yeah, I don't want my stuttering to stop this with you, so let's just get that out of the way. But yeah, I mean, overall though, the movie was just absolutely amazing. I loved it. I thought it was just absolutely great. And I can't, like, this was probably like the best movie experience of my life. Like, I got to see it with Chandler, Ryan, as you saw, like everybody was just cheering, they were laughing, like, they were having just as much of a good time as we were. And, I mean, I guess my only complaint with the movie was Bakugo and Uraraka. Basically, in the trailer, there was a scene where some of the UA students were dancing, and Bakugo was dancing with Uraraka, and we didn't see that in the movie at all. I was like, I ran up to Ryan and Chandler. I was like, "Did you guys see that scene, like, of Bakugo and Uraraka?" And they were like, "No," because I didn't get up to go to the bathroom at all during this movie at all. So I knew I didn't miss a scene, and they knew too. So it was weird. Other than that, this movie, you guys know how I feel about this movie. This movie is a 9 out of 10. It's that great. And can this movie be canon? I mean, can it fit in the storyline? I mean, I guess it can. I mean, it does take place in between season 2 and 3. But if this movie was actually canon, they would have talked about this. They would have been like, yeah, this movie definitely takes place. Like, this movie, they would have looked back at it and been like, yeah, this was a really big struggle. Especially All Might, because, I mean, if this was, actually happened, and he, during his fight with one, All for One, he would have looked back at this fight and been like, yeah, this is a bigger struggle than that fight I just had in that movie. But yeah, overall though, the movie, like I said, it was very, very memorable. But yeah, if you haven't seen this movie and you are going to, like, you have fun with it and stuff. It's really good, though. I don't think it's out in theaters anymore. I think it's going to be out on DVD in a few months. And when you do get that copy, though, that DVD copy or whatever, you'll love it. Well, guys, that's all I have to say. And remember, the ones who are smiling the most are the strongest. I just had to do that. If you guys have seen My Hero Academia Season 3, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm Rob A, and may the Force be with you.